Well, I think what the Labour leadership would want to see is a Brexit that works in the interest of the majority of the public. I think Jeremy Corbyn respects the outcome of the referendum. The Labour Party conference were very clear in that we said that the party in Parliament should seek to vote down a deal which didn't meet our 6 tests, which basically was to ensure that it worked in the interests of the British public, and after that to try and seek a general election, and then if that doesn't work, to have all options on the table, as it were. Now at this stage I think we voted down the deal. I suspect the deal, when it comes back next week, will be voted down again in the House of Commons, and I think at that point in time it would be appropriate, in my opinion, to maybe put forward another vote of confidence in the government in order to try and force a general election. But I think there's a real possibility that this government might simply implode and a general election will ensue. I think that's the best way to address the impasse, unless we can, by some fluke, persuade a sufficient number of Tory MPs to actually vote for the sort of proposition that we would want to see put forward to protect the environmental and consumer rights and employment protections, and make sure that we can have a system in place that when we leave the European Union, that we are have a government that is going to implement measures that will work in the interest of the majority of the public, rather than simply faceless corporations and wealthy elites.